Hi, my name is Andreas and I will show you the task list in Kople. It is what you see out here on the left and it shows you what to do. It has a few different ways of showing you what to do. One is this manager action, and if you click on it, then you'll see the task here. It will have a name and a description. And a good question is, how does the system know what task you need to do? Well, the answer is that you build a flow. I'll show you in another video how to build the flow. But the flow is a linear progression through kind of, you might say, the user journey. Different things happen at different times. And one of the things that can happen in the flow at certain times is a manager action. And when a manager action happens in the flow, the user will not move on in the flow unless you manually move them on. And this is then what happened here. We get a prompt to look at this task and manually move them on. So I can just show you on these users. We have the intro call as the manager action of the task. And we click completed because now let's just pretend we called them. And then they move on the flow to waiting for a match, and they're not shown out here anymore. There are also a few other ways you can be shown in the task list. One is by there being inbound communication. So that's just if you have some kind of unanswered communication. Let's see here. So this email hasn't been marked as read, and then it will show up here until you mark it as read and probably answer it. The other thing that can happen is that you have a task that you need to do, but you don't either have time to do it right now, or you try to call the person and they don't answer, so you want to do it at another time. In this case, you just click reschedule, choose another time, and then they will show up here with this reschedule icon and the date that you rescheduled it to. The last thing that can happen is that you make a reminder. So the best example would probably be to go find a user like this one, and then we just proceed them like we did with the other user. So now they don't show up in the task list anymore because they're just waiting for a match. But if we create a reminder on them, you do that by making any kind of note or just right-clicking on any item in the timeline and add a reminder, then they will now show up here in the task list with a reminder. So that is basically how the task list works. Thank you.